After sacrificing his spiritual core, Wei Wuxian founds an unorthodox cultivation path that uses resentful energy to control the undead. His primary weapon and instrument, Chengqing, a traditional Chinese flute, shapes his iconic silhouette as the Grand Master of demonic cultivation. What's up guys, it's Kictor. I was recently gifted, not Dizzy, although I feel a little dizzy, the Dizza, Wei Wuxian's flute. And I thought, what better challenge than to try and become Wei Wuxian to honor him on his birthday by learning how to play Wuji. This is not just a cosplay prop, this is a real ass flute. It's got a membrane, I had to figure out how to put that on. You've got to wet the hole, and then you use the special glue stick, and then you cover it with this little piece of paper, and that makes a little vibraty sound which makes the flute work. I have a friend, Cass, who also has Wei Wuxian's flute.
回营，太子殿下。 Sage chewed the embouchure off again.
And has challenged me to a Dizi-off. What song but Wuji from The Untamed, of course. So I decided to challenge myself to see if I could become Wei Wuxian in time for the Wuji-off and his birthday. How fun. I've never played a flute before. I did take clarinet in elementary school though. I can play guitar. A beginner at piano. So I dabble in music. Will I be able to become Wei Wuxian in 1 week of extreme Dizi practicing? Let's find out. First things first, I think we gotta learn how to hold this properly. Okay, great. Whole video on this.
Left thumb. Right under the membrane hole. These 3 fingers are the same way.
Maybe I should look up how to blow next.
Put your finger on the lip. You put your mouth right here, kiss the hole. Okay?
Oh, hell
Just
yeah!
roll down while
We
it's
killed
touching the
that!
lip.
Next, I had to learn the fingering for the notes that I needed in the song. Turns out that wouldn't be so hard. The hard part is trying to breathe while doing this. I ended up mapping the notes myself for the entire melody because this would be the quickest way for me to be able to sight read it. Now it doesn't sound pretty, but by the end of day 2, I was able to play through the entire melody through this method. While I had the fingering down pat, something I consistently had issues with was changing octaves. Transitioning to the higher note, which is an integral part of the song, was something I continued to mess up time and time again. Over the next couple days, I devoted myself to this flute. I took inspiration from all over YouTube and thought about becoming Wei Wuxian to not make a fool of myself in this Wuji-off. Eventually, time was up and the day of the challenge commenced. Only for me to be immediately met with ridicule.
You don't have a tassel?
You don't have a
Bro
tassel.
doesn't have a tassel.
Bro, you don't even have a
You
tassel.
left your tassel at home.
My tassel had fallen off at home. How could I do justice to Wuji now? All of my practice suddenly felt worthless. But I knew the show must go on.
Wenning?
Even though I was tasselless, I still wanted to give it my all. Despite a very rough start, I did manage to make it through the entire song.
Woo! That's raw. That is that is straight off the bamboo stalk.
However, not only had Cass memorized the song and could play it on the flute, but could also play it on the violin. While I had fully accepted defeat and was ready to hand over the crown of the Wuji-off to Cass, a third challenger suddenly appeared. Who knew that Ray, famous TGCF fanfic author of Weatherman, could play the flute all along? After getting trounced by Ray, who had not even practiced, I decided to hang up my flute for the night.
I thought you were like clocking out. Yeah, I've done my duty.
I'm
I've
never
done
going to play this again.
my fleety duty.
Except my fluty duty was not over. This was only the beginning of my training arc. From this point on, I knew I had to practice harder. All I did was listen to Wuji on repeat. While I could barely breathe while playing, I decided to focus on stylistic choices. I really want my version to sound like the original, so I'm going to try and do the little like hammer-on notes, like the The flute had consumed me. I was thinking and breathing in flute. Sometimes when you blow as well, it's like there's like a vibrato in the And with the power of many Yiling patriarch eyes upon me, really, sometimes when I think about how many eyes are in my room looking at me, it freaks me out. But I finally attempted actually recording the song. And well, happy birthday, Wei Wuxian. I truly felt myself be possessed by the spirit of Wei Wuxian. Instead of Mo Shan Yu, it was Mo Shan me. And it can be Mo Shan Yu if you practice as well. For 2 weeks, I practiced every single day, and I was able to learn a song on an instrument I've never even tried before. But that being said, it was a really fun challenge, and it's something that I think I would like to do again. But what could come next? I wonder. Thank you so much to the Kickflips for sending me this instrument and inspiring me to take on this challenge. I hope everyone has a super fun and safe Halloween and celebrate Wangxian, celebrate Wei Wuxian on his birthday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to hang out with me and Stitch every Friday at 7 p.m. PST, we do Danmei game nights. You join my membership, you help support my channel, and then we play games like Arctic Phone and Frantic Fanfic, all with Danmei fandom jokes in them. If you're interested in that, be sure to click join, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!